Nah, just at 480p. Alright, I just realised it's actually stopped. No, it's just that you're live streaming anymore. It's because that went as a VOD. It's in 720 now. Here we go. Look at that. Looks class, to be fair. Yeah, two. Let's see. Hoofd. Jesus Christ. Fucking stupid Snapchat, I thought. This was class. It was GP was talking to a mad bird called Shannon Fernandez up the tune. Right, it turns out she's got gonorrhea. Right, so then Nomad Tammy Gotland. He sent this voice note into the chat last night.
Shannon Fernandez, a stinky fanny. She's got a dose. GP wants to pump her, but he thinks his cock might fall off. The boys all want him to do it just to give the chat a laugh. Oh, Shannon Fernandez, the stinky fanny.
No, this is fuck. He's like that. He's like, I might pop back Shannon Fernandez and he couldn't get a cocktail spell. What? Yeah, here we go. 4-2 years. Rich Morrow for the gate, go for these win. Morris Feldman full lap one, bounced at the back. Then get Sargent for this man. Sargent's going to have fucking 3 rides at the next 4 heats. I know, in fact, it's at Arata. No, but I don't think he can. And Purely's already been done. And Henry on. And heat. You get 2. If he's the one above him, I don't know what the average is though. Aye, which fucks it. What? Oh, fuck those. Hopefully I'm on it. And I'll actually go. Peterborough have qualified for the semi-final. I don't know who else. I'm assuming Sheffield would have at some point. In fact, I think that's switch off. Or I know it's Switch against Sheffield in one semi-final, then we'll face Peterborough, which is now fucking quick trip. We'll be doing that again in a fucking hurry. Unless I'm flying. No. At least I took a single seat, but at least you could actually fall asleep. Fuck's sake. Single seat and I was nearly to go to sleep. Yeah, what man? Could be knackered the full day, the way up there and the way back without a kit, man. Yeah? Just a mad fucking mad Harry, is that what you're sure? Went to Cristiano Ronaldo's house to do a mad football video. Huh? Fuck knows. He was heavy solid for Swansea for a bit then. Might be. Because Benz is it? Yeah? How's that? You know, the RR ones? Well, you can't, because it would just be a reserve place. Oh, I don't get that. I fucking love that video, man. I just don't know how many times I've watched that. No, it's still that Ronaldo video. thought that poor bitch was begging me for birdseed. Standing up karaoke going, birdseed, birdseed. Don't know. I'll check. What have you got? Over 10? Alright, I thought that's what you're on about. 4-2 to them. Yeah. No, 4-2 to Newcastle. Borrow and Sargent here, and then put Jack Smith at for half. Oh, I tried to think about that. Alright, let's see. Think you're smart, though, that. I love Tammy Gotland, man. See his face last night in Monday, that sitting in the house, pissed himself because they cut in. He's like, I've already deleted Instagram and Facebook today because I was sending all kinds of friend requests to women at all hours this morning. He's like, some bird spoke to me in Ollie's a few months back and I went through about 100 cunts friends list last night to try and find her. He's some guy, man, honestly. I love Ollie's, man. I try to get them to do a what night out there. And have it the Titan butt. Ugh. Oh, I forgot I'd half a packet of McCoys here. Oh! I don't say about fucking 3 o'clock in what? Nah, man. Ah, well, eh? Who? Oh. 13's going to be so key, man. 13's going to be so key. Fuck up. What? How'd you take them? No. Four two us. Here we go. Fucking Sergeant. Then they just tore that Robson off.
Into that the lead here in white is with Danny King, Scott Nichols second, Eric Riss third, but Riss is under pressure now from Todd Kurtz, and that's a good ride from Kurtz as well. They've come through for a 3-all.
They have indeed. Danny King once again dominating the race. Nichols got very close at the end of the first lap, but King has just moved away. Great effort from Kurtz, who has really picked up his performance the longer the night has gone on, with Riss now out the back. But for Danny King, this will do nicely, and the Lions are 3-all, keeps a nice healthy lead, and he's dominating the race once again into the last lap. King really looking good.
Yeah, he really is enjoying riding this big Overton Bowl. Danny King for the Leicester Lions was lined up to ride for Coventry before they collapsed, and now riding for Leicester, Danny King has done the business in heat number 10. He is unstoppable here this evening.
Yep.
Simply superb. Danny King, a 3-all in heat number 10, and Sheffield did it the hard way there because they didn't make the start.
Well,
go on, did bye.
Yeah! Starts all night. Apart from Lassabier, who made an absolute corker from the outside earlier on, they really have been second best away from the tapes.
Danny King the winner, with Scott Nichols in second place there, Todd Kurtz in third, and Eric Riss at the back. It's a 3-all. It's Sheffield 21, Leicester 39.
Tapes up, and once again it's all about the Lions as they hit the first corner. Eric Riss is there, right there, alongside his teammate on the early part of the race, but unfortunately for the German, he actually fades and finds himself out the back. Scotty Nichols had a real go here on the opening lap, getting very close to King, actually looking for a way through there, but King is in exactly the right place, and he's got himself on the edge of that dirt, and he gently pulls away. Kurtz then comes through into third place, joining Scott Nichols for a 3-all, but for King, he's unbeaten so far this evening. He's really enjoying himself.
Yeah, very much so. Danny King, the King of Overton tonight, riding quite beautifully. And Leicester still on target for a comfortable away win in the first leg of the promotion relegation race-off. Heat number 11 is coming up in a few moments' time.
Beautiful strike. Gareth Bale has got this. Manchester United are running riot. What a start to the Champions League campaign.
Say yes to the city. Lexus CT Hybrid. Experience amazing.
I'll be king of the crabs!
Your Majesty, it says the bills for that castle are crazy.
Okay, then I'll live next to the king of the crabs!
Check the running costs on Zoopla.
Good night, sweetheart. Sleep tight.
Night, night, love.
Sweet dreams, my darling.
Thousands of homeless young people are at risk right now. They dream of having a place to feel safe. A place where they'll be able to build a better future. You can give a young person with nowhere else to go somewhere to develop the skills and the confidence they need to rebuild their life. Text SAFE to 78866 to give £3. Help us give them a home and a positive future. Please text SAFE to 78866 to give £3 today. Help end homelessness for a young person. Thank you.
That there on the phone is Quiff, the sports betting app.
Yeah?
Where every time you place a bet, your odds might get quiffed. What does getting quiffed feel
Oh,
like?
opposite.
It feels like catching a glass before it hits the ground. And the catch is so amazing
No.
that you never stop holding it.
We've always got along pretty well. He's a hard racer, and we both pushed it, but he just got me. So.
Busy season for you overall as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been busy, but I've enjoyed it. It's been my busiest year yet, and it's probably the most fun I've had yet, and so it's been good.
Okay, doing the business for Leicester this evening. We are ready for our next lot of heats. Heat number 11 coming up. Here's Calvin and Nigel.
Thank you, Natalie. Yes, Cameron Heap's doing a nice job for Leicester tonight at reserve, and we see two changes to heat number 11. One of them is the rider replacement substitution. Scott Nichols will go in red to replace Kyle Howarth. He partners Jan Gravesen, and going off yellow, replacing Lewis Kerr, is Kyle Newman. So Newman coming in for the injured rider who has withdrawn from his last programmed ride due to the fact that he crashed heavily. And
I'll be break my F5 button.
I would hope that's all it is anyway, Kel.
Yeah, fingers crossed for Louis Kerr. He's had plenty of injuries in his career. He doesn't want too many more. Heaps actually is in the next race, so that's probably why Newman takes the ride now.
Aiming in a video.
Then it just saves having to keep flip-flopping around. Carl Newman has been terrific, as has
Fucking some
Cameron
cunt broke
Heath,
his
you
tail
can see
over
there.
there.
Very satisfied with his night's work so far, and I'm sure he'll be adding to it.
No, one is room.
Nichols now coming out of gate 2, replacing
Fuck
Carl
off.
Howarth, has got work to be done. But Kim Nielsen and Carl Newman, well, you've got to say that they are a powerful pair on the evidence of their racing tonight. They're both doing extremely well.
Yes, here we go with heat number 11 then. It is Kim Nielsen going off the inside gate in the white helmet colour. Gate 2 in red is Scott Nichols. And off gate 3 is Kyle Newman, who's been so impressive at reserve tonight for the visitors, Leicester. And Jan Gravesen is the man off gate number 4 in blue. So big ride needed from him. It's not been easy tonight for Jan Gravesen. I think the difference in standard has been emphasised down at reserve, with the greatest of respect to Jan Gravesen, who's been a great signing in the championship for Sheffield, but has found it maybe a bit too much tonight.
Yeah, the Heaps and Newman have been outstanding. They've been the star performers pretty much, apart from King. So yes, they've been very good indeed.
Here we go with heat number 11. And what a start that is from Kim Nielsen in the white helmet colour. Now Nichols goes wide, but Newman has got the speed down that back straight. And they're on a 5-1 again here, the Leicester Lions. Nichols will try hard. Jan Gravesen is alongside him, but this is nice from Leicester. Kim Nielsen, the Swede, in the white helmet colour, with wild card in Stockholm for the Grand Prix. He's pulling clear down that back straight with Newman, and it looks like another 5-1 for the Leicester Lions here in heat number 11.
Yeah, the dominance continues, doesn't it? Kim Nielsen has ridden well, is continuing. Outstanding at reserve, number 7. Got to say, Scott Nichols has found points hard to come by. He's back in 3rd place. But the Leicester Lions, they are showing their class here. Terrific performance, and the home team just cannot seem to get to grips with it at all. Once again, another massive 5-1 for the Lions.
Yeah, riding lovely here. This is Kim Nielsen in the white helmet colour, the number 1 for Leicester. It's a big 5-1. They go through the 40-point barrier. Leicester with 4 heats to go. And you're right, for Scotty Nichols, a high-profile number 1 for Sheffield tonight. It's just not happening. I think sometimes, Kelv, maybe you just have to look at your machinery, perhaps, without blaming yourself too much, and realise that your setup is not right for such a big, pacey bowl like Oleton. Nielsen, Newman, Nichols and Gravesen, 5-1 Lions, 44-22 the lead.
Yeah, disappointing for Nichols. He's so much better than that, and he'll be frustrated that he isn't being able to land a blow here, because again, it's all about the starting. The Lions are much sharper away from the tapes, and as hard as Nichols tries there, he cannot find a way through. And when you consider Carl Newman, the reserve for the Lions, he cannot get the better of him. Newman has got a lot of speed in the bike. Kim Nielsen said to me he's only ridden the bike once since the Stockholm Grand Prix. Well, it certainly doesn't look like that. He's riding brilliantly, and the rest seems to have done him a lot of good. Big 5-1 again, and they move on to 44 points. They're 20 points up in the contest here this evening. Brilliant stuff from them.
And Eric Riss will come in white to replace Pavel Shepelski in heat number 12. So it's Lassibier red, Georgie Wood in blue. It's Eric Riss in white and Cameron Heaps in yellow. Riders being pushed off already for heat number 12. 22 points the gap with only 4 heats to go. It does mean that Leicester will take a first leg lead back to Beaumont Park for the second leg next Monday, which is going to be a nice way for Leicester to end their season, because it's been a difficult campaign. They've worked hard behind the scenes to raise the profile of the club, to really reinstall as much feel-good factor as you can around Leicester, because the club was in doubt last winter. It could have disappeared, Kelvin.
Yeah, it was a long winter for them, and they were rescued at the last minute, which was good news.
This has just gates and good fours in his arse.
Very high standard here tonight. They are dominating this meeting.
Yep, Heaps off the inside, Lassibier off gate 2 in red, Eric Riss gate 3 in white, and Georgie Wood off the outside in blue. If you're Simon Stead and Sheffield,
I'll just clamp him or something inside if he's in inside.
Just not good enough tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I think I can put on.
He's restricted with his movements, and you know, unfortunately, too many of the riders he's got in his side tonight are below par, and that can happen. I just sense that track conditions are not quite what they normally have, but I wonder whether they are a little flat.
So it could be on fun.
They've had very recently. It is sometimes difficult. They've lost a couple of riders. Steady, cleanly looking at the program, but doesn't make great reading for him. You know, the Lions have got plenty of strength.
Usually be hitting their 5.
And Lassibier, you know, Georgie Wood, bless him, but he's found it very tough tonight. And And Lassabier off gate number 2 is the main man for him here. But when you look at Heaps is a reserve tonight, but he's ridden like a heat leader. You've got to say that. And Riss has been up and down, but Lassabier there, red helmet colour, has got all the pressure here.
Yes,
Det er få tur, like the last heat to side though. That was rotten. I don't think I'll actually ever go back to Borough Park just for the fact that when we were done, and that double header and fucking Arnold was riding for them at the time. Man, 40. That's oh! Aye. I think it was a whisker away if we put them on the finishing line. Workington fans would be pleased. Why would Workington fans be pleased?
Down the back straight he goes. There's no fault in the effort of these Sheffield riders, is there? Todd Kearns, Lassabier, Josh Bates, all really getting stuck in here. They're just on the wrong end of this scoreline.
Oh, what a weight that is, Sheffield is in Reading.
Ahead of Cameron Heaps, and third place is Eric Riss, ahead of Georgie Wood.
Well, great move from Lassabier, but again the Lions were much better away from the tapes, and that's really where they've had the upper hand throughout the race meeting. Yeah, now he's hit the front, he's in the path of his own. Georgie Wood is finding it difficult out the back of the 3-all. Well, that's more than okay for the Leicester Lions. Yeah, we'll be pleased with the ride, and he looks very quick out in front, but it isn't enough really. 22 points will still be the margin at the end of it.
Well, yeah, Lassabier almost kissing the air fence with the bike. He's been going that wide. Yeah. Mid-track now and comfortably ahead. It's a win for Lassabier. We know it's only pure consolation for Sheffield at this stage because Leicester have won the first leg. But that is a terrific ride from Lassabier. He's done a great job for Sheffield this season. Rode for Redcar last year, was one of the first names on the Sheffield team sheet. I think they targeted him in the winter.
That's why these are one of these heats where Lawson could just gate and go.
Do it the hard way as well. Yeah, coming from the back. No wonder it's a popular.
Well, and Richie are basically at the same points. All three of them basically at the same points.
With them yesterday, won the title with Sheffield. Not bad in your first season with the club. Lassabier the winner. Cameron Heaps second.
You've got to have Spud.
Third place was Eric Riss for the.
Spud should have it anyway, 3 wins compared to the 2 with just 2.
Yeah, and again it was, you know, Cameron Heaps has made a really good start there, but it's a brave move around the outside, and that's where we saw the move. And earlier on, and Lassabier then fired himself to the front and was very impressive in front. Tapes are up and the clutches are out. He doesn't get away as well as he would have liked. There's no doubt that Eric Riss and Cameron Heaps just jump forward that little bit more, with a little bit more urgency when the tapes go up. But Cameron Heaps can't resist that move. But yeah, really very impressive.
So good to talk about Lambert, and he's like that. Injured last night. Somebody went, it wasn't at Sheffield and Poland, I take it. So he's went, I don't understand Poland either. He had 4 rides yesterday and won them all. Some kind of way guy, he probably tripped in the way to the bank.
It doesn't get any easier for the home team. They're going to need a minor miracle here. Nichols has had a difficult evening. He's tried
Someone Worrell with on 1 and 3.
And he hasn't found the key to getting away from the tapes. I fancy if he does, he'll win a race. There's no doubt that once you can dictate.
Did you not take Italy? They just scored by the.
I've got to believe that Nichols is more than capable of doing that, and
Austria
has improved immeasurably in his last 2 rides. So
how did you know not each one?
But Kim Nielsen and Danny King have been excellent for the Lions this evening. They really have done a great job.
Yeah, and you have to say again, there is no faulting the effort.
He's still maintaining that fucking.
They're getting stuck in, Kelvin.
Fall of love in a contender in Sun.
Yeah, and as I say, you know, if you get to the front tonight with the grip on
everyone in the full squad is, that's mental.
And dominate the race.
Every current in the Iceland squad for the Knights game, second name all ends in Sun.
They have been second best pretty much throughout the meeting.
Big Finn Bogson on the bench.
And that's why they're so far behind. I don't want to say it's all over, but crikey, the Lions are pretty much, they've got 1 foot in the Premiership
Selberg against Georgia.
For sure, because it's going to be a big effort required from the Tigers next Monday.
Told you, fucking
like you say, you don't want to
Croatia the night, didn't I?
Any outcome is possible in sport, however unlikely it may seem.
Did you put the one now?
But the bottom line is that it could well be a celebratory night for Leicester to sign off their season after going close to losing the club last winter, to folding, to preserving their Premiership status, and laying down the foundations for some future work at Beaumont Park. Scott Nichols off the inside, Kim Nielsen off gate 2 in white, Todd Kurtz for Sheffield gate 3 in blue, and it's Danny King going off the outside in yellow for the Lions. King unbeaten by a Sheffield rider. Can he go through the card tonight?
Well, I fancy he can, because he quite clearly is reveling in the conditions. Kim Nielsen has also ridden very well indeed, and they have been great for their team. Nichols is on the inside here, and that may just prove to be a better place for him to start from, but he's got to drop that clutch really sharp, because that man has been inspired tonight.
Yep, he has indeed. Oh, Nichols gets away. He did drop the clutch there, but a little bit early.
It's got to be after each of
Kim Nielsen has the lead here.
Is it got with the heat
Starting up the inside. Watch out for the man in yellow and black, Danny King. But he is in the back at the moment. It's Kim Nielsen who has the
hopefully
advantage.
that actually just smashes his bra right in the fucking face. Yeah, but twice.
He's still going to go for it.
Yeah, he is indeed.
Then again, my Rocketleague after this.
Just got out-battled in the first corner there. He's having a real go around the outside, but Nichols is in the way. And Kim Nielsen is working so hard. Oh, that's a fabulous banana on the inside. There won't be enough room. Can't be. Nichols is backed up. Now King is through in the third place.
I remember when you unboxed that, you went, oh fucking daft cut. And then you went, oh wait, it's a bit in it. And then you went, wait, it's another 15 quid. Or 10 or whatever it was. Come on. That's that lineup.
Kurtz has got the pace. It's a win for Kim Nielsen. Second place was Todd Kurtz. Third was Danny King, who's beaten for the first time tonight. And Scott Nichols retired. Clearly not got the right setup tonight, Scott. Commiserations to him for Heat 13, but it's just not worked out for him. And it's a 51-27 advantage now for the Kim Nielsen has been magnificent.
Yes.
Danny King really getting stuck in as well there. That was good speedway, to be fair.
Yeah.
Nielsen the winner, Todd Kurtz second, Danny King was third, a 4-2, and it's 51-27 to Leicester.
Well, the contest is over, but there's no doubt that this was quite exciting here for a couple of laps. Kim Nielsen, very impressive again, really got stuck in through there. Danny King just got out-battled initially, and crikey, did he try hard. When you think that they had a 22-point lead coming into this race, it was like they were 22 points down, because he was throwing absolutely everything. Nichols is packing up down the back straight, tight with Kurtz later on in the race. Nichols on the outside there looking down, realises there's a problem straight away, pulls over. Kurtz then blocks that move from Danny King, who threw everything at him. But for Kim Nielsen out in front, he'll be pleased with that, very pleased indeed. A very impressive evening's work from him.
Doesn't look very rusty, does he, Kelv?
No, and he was actually really concerned about it tonight. He's a really nice lad, and he was saying, I just haven't ridden the bike enough. I don't know if I'm going to be able to really do the business, but by crikey, right from the first heat, they've been on it, and they've been terrific.
Well, you worked with Kim last year at Lake.
My F5 button's got to be like, why are you getting a fucking rap? Says my F5 button's got to be like, why are you getting a fucking rap, you dick?
Enough at times, but leading the team for the Lions this year, it's done him the world of good. And his bikes are immaculate. He's super fit. Takes the job very seriously. And he should continue to improve. Just if the confidence level keep increasing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes, and I'm sure he'd like to be back at Leicester next year. I'm sure Leicester would welcome him back.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't they? You know, he's been terrific for them, and they were a team that on paper didn't look particularly strong, but his average would suggest that he has matched pretty much most people's number one. He really has done a great job for them. Newman has been another rider that's had a great
free each.
He's been a busy man. He's coming out for his 6th.
How do we win it? Oh, you were 2 ahead?
So, he's been in
4 ahead?
every single time.
You go through the aggregate?
Winning or paid wins for fun tonight, and has had a great time and shown a lot of commitment to the cause.
Has indeed.
Yes. Class. There's a 5-1. Why is this a free each?
Kyle Newman, very impressive. He goes off gate 3 in yellow.
No chance, man. They're fucking peach. But Chihuahua showed his waff again.
Reserve duo going out here in Heat 14, and nice to see Simon Stead and Lassabier can still afford a smile. They know they've given it their all tonight, but it just hasn't been good enough.
No, it hasn't been good enough, and I can appreciate that they're resigned to the fact that the meeting has got away from them, but I'm sure inside Simon will be very disappointed. Jim Lynch looks like he's beginning to enjoy himself now, and rightly so, because this team have been outstanding.
Yes, here we go, heat number 14. It's a good start from Newman in yellow and black, and they're piling on the agony now, Leicester. Look at this from Eric Riss, he's in there as well. Third is Jan Gravesen in blue, and Josh Bates just didn't get away from the start. He's in the back. Leicester really piling on the agony. And to be fair to Jan Gravesen, he's not giving up, he's having a go here. Really keeping them honest, but a good bit of team riding. This has been a strength of Leicester tonight. They've really been looking for each other at times as well, with some decent team riding, but Gravesen still coming on strong and having a go here.
That's class,
Eric Riss in white.
He is indeed Eric Riss. They're just not quite aware how close that was. But once again, the starts have been the downfall of the home team. Gravesen now round the outside. That is a great effort from Gravesen. Brilliant stuff to get the better of the German. He tried the inside, switched to the outside, and had the speed to do it. Out in front, Newman's all right as well. Bates coming on strong out the back now, but Newman has been brilliant in front.
Yeah, this is superb. Strength in reserve for the Leicester Lions. Kyle Newman, a great signing for them, has got the victory, and fair play, Jan Gravesen. Super ride in second place, and that underlines my point about Sheffield. There's no criticising their effort, and that's the point that I'm making there, really summed up perfectly by Jan Gravesen, who's got stuck in and got a second spot there for Sheffield, but the meeting still very much one-sided in terms of the scoreline. Kyle Newman, the race winner. Second place, Jan Gravesen for the Tigers. Third was Eric Riss for the Lions of Leicester. And Josh Bates at the back just didn't make the start, couldn't get away. And it's 55 points for 29 now for Leicester.
Wow, what a start that was from Newman. Absolutely jet propelled away from the Tabes. And once again, the starting of the Leicester Lions is far superior to the Tigers. Jan Gravesen, you can't fault his effort here at all. It's a terrific effort from him. He plugs away around the inside and very nearly got the better of Eric Riss initially on the inside, but then he's got his racing brain in gear, because he then switched and got round the outside of the German and stole second place away from him. Still a heat advantage, of course, to the Leicester Lions. Here we see it earlier on where he's getting up the inside there, and it kept him really up to his work. I don't think Eric quite appreciated that Gravesen was coming on so strong, but all credit to the youngster. He gets the better of the German. Josh Bates out the back, but Newman out in front once again. He's had a great night, and there's no well, he'll be chuffed a bit, and certainly when he sees his paycheck come through, he'll be delighted.
Yes, 13 points for Kyle Newman. Superb. We've got one heat to go. Some Sheffield fans aren't hanging around, they're on the way, but we'll stick around. Heat 15 coming next.
There's no starting over, no new beginnings. Time raises on. Just gotta keep on keeping on. Be it for ease, be it for love. I won't take the easy road.
Did you pick up your pencil case?
Mum, there's no hot water again.
Oh, great. The boiler's on the blink again. Can't afford to get it fixed until payday. What am I going to do? Quick, think. OK, you'll have to smell today, but I'll get someone out later to look at it.
Restore some order with a short-term loan from Quickquid. Find out more at quickquid.co.uk.
You can find us in every corner of the world. Watching, listening, analysing. We are everywhere. And we see everything. We are members of the world's favourite online sports betting company, and we gamble responsibly at Bet365.
Sup, player? You thinking it's too much hassle switching energy supplies, even though it could save you hundreds of pounds? With U-Switch, it's a cinch. Like the time you put up that tent before darkness fell. Or that time you changed that duvet by yourself. That's right, Stephen. Just go online or call them up, and the rest is history.
Steve can do this.
Yes, you can.
You switch. Switching made simple.
Whatever your story, this is a great place to start. Premier Inn, Premier You.
Let's roll.
Here they come.
For my world to live, Earth must die. She will not stop until she has remade our world into her own.
New films available now to buy and rent in the BTTV store.
Welcome back to Oleton. It is Sheffield 29, Leicester 55 in the first leg of this promotion. Relegation playoff, the second leg coming up next week, next Monday. In fact, live coverage of that on BT Sport. One heat to go, and we'll bring you that lineup in just a moment. But what a night it's been for Carl Newman and for Leicester. Fantastic night for you guys.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed it. I mean, last time I was here, I didn't have such good luck, and we had a bit of bike problems, but tried a different motor today, and it was flying. And yeah, all the boys are. I mean, I've said it time and time again. This isn't a relegation scrapping team. You know, if we had this team at the start of the year, we'd have been in the playoffs.
I suppose it's different and nice for you guys to see you all smiling, because it's not had a lot of smiles this season, has there?
Well, no, it's well, even today, you know, we still haven't got a full 1 to 7, and just been battered by injuries, and we just had to keep picking up and going. But it's a great bunch of lads when we all get together, and yeah, we just got to finish the job now.
Well done on tonight. Good job from you and from the rest of the team. And let Kelvin and Nigel talk you through Heat 15.
Thank you, Natalie. Seat number 15, just to confirm the lineup for you across the grid. Kim Nielsen for Leicester has had a great night. 10+1 from 4 and 5 rides. Todd Kurtz goes off gate 2 in red. Danny King gate 3 in yellow for Leicester. And Lassabier off the outside in blue. I should learn to fill a programme in properly, shouldn't I?
You're much better than me. Normally you're spot on. It's me that's normally all over the place. But it has been
your handwriting.
Well, no, I should have been a doctor. No, it's been it's been a desperately disappointing night for the home team. Fabulous night for the Lions. Interesting what Carl Newman was saying there. He fancied that they could have been a playoff contender this year if they'd got off to a better start. But it's not to be. But they're looking. Well, they're in the driving seat. And the Tigers have got an uphill task next week, but it still could get worse. Yes. Because the lineup for Heat 15 here, Danny King and Kim Nielsen have been in sparkling form.
Yes, Leicester with 1 foot, an arm and a leg in the Premiership for next season to survive after finishing with the wooden spoon. Heat number 15 it is then, the final race of the night. There's been some entertaining racing. Eric Riss has been in the thick of the action. We have seen some good stuff tonight.
We've seen 1 or 2 really good races,
yes.
And I don't think that the track has been conducive to perfect conditions, but it certainly hasn't been that bad. I just think that unfortunately the Tigers just haven't quite turned up tonight. They just looked a little bit flat.
Yes, here we go with heat number 15. Away first time of asking here, and it's a good start from the man in red, Todd Kurtz. Now what a win this would be for him, and Pierre's coming around the outside. Watch out for Lassabier. Oh, this would be a nice consolation for Sheffield. Pierre's on the outside, but Todd Kurtz has got to look over his shoulder. Todd Kurtz has recovered well after touching the tapes in his opening ride, and this is nice from the Tigers. Kim Nielsen in second spot. At the back right now is Danny King, but Nielsen's not done yet. Here he comes.
He's having a real good go in third place. Oh, he's straightened up there. It's tight, very tight indeed. Lassabier's out in front. Kim Nielsen riding strongly. Now squares the corner off. Long straight down the back straight. It's going to get very tight. Awfully tight. Nielsen up the inside. Fabulous ride off.
Yeah, Kurtz has gone down and he's got back up straight away. You can see that his partner Lassabier has got the lead. The red lights have come on. Lassabier has cleared the track,
Tell
but
you
the red
what,
lights have come on.
Kim Nielsen was coming on strong, looking like a threat to threaten Lassabier. What a ride from him. Great move up the inside, and Kurtz went down. Looks like he's okay. Yeah, he's walking away from that, but
I just wonder whether the result will stand now.
Every
just
chance.
to confirm that, yep. We will get the word from Craig Ackroyd, the referee, very shortly.
Here we see it again. They come charging into turn 3. Nielsen is clean up the inside. Kurtz just slips off on his own, so he will go. There's every chance that the race will be awarded. Quite possibly Kurtz just slipping down there. That was a great effort from Nielsen.
Confirmation, Kelvin. Blue, white, yellow. A win for Lassabier. Kim Nielsen second. Danny King third. A 3-all with Todd Kurtz excluded. It means that it is a 3-all and it's a 58-32 win for the Leicester Lions here in the first leg of the promotion relegation race-off. A shame that it ended like that.
Yeah.
Todd Kurtz has ridden nicely tonight, had a real go for Sheffield. They all have to be fair. No lack of effort from the Sheffield Tigers, but the Leicester Lions have just been rampant, Kelvin.
They've just been too good, and you know, a very important part of the race is the start, and the Lions have been far superior there. Finally in heat 15, you've got to say that Kurtz gets a great start from gate 2. Pierre on the outside gets the better of King there initially and comes charging around the outside and joins his teammate alongside him. Kurtz is aware with that little look over his right shoulder. Pierre then gets the better of everybody and he's pulling away out in front. Kim Nielsen is riding out of his skin here. When you consider how much of a lead they got, the effort is still coming on strong. They were not allowing the Tigers to relax at any moment here. Nielsen with all sorts of speed gets the better of Kurtz. Kurtz then slips off. Good to see him get up and about. But once again, it's been a hard night for the champions of the championship, but the Leicester Lions have just proved to be too good.
Well, it's congratulations to the Leicester Lions then. They are 58-32 up after the first leg. The second leg to come next Monday, and we'll get some reaction when we come back in a few moments.
I think now this Arsenal team doesn't scare them.
It's becoming an embarrassment.
Arsenal Football Club want a manager who's capable of winning.
This life is about selection, decision making, and winning.
If you want to be a world traveller, start by... Whoa, is that a Galaxy S8 with Bigsby? Handsome screen. Anyway, you want to pack that and... Whoa, okay, we're on the move. You'll need a tour guide. Apparently not. Don't forget your big camera. Or that phone will do a cracker job. Travelling by yourself can be lame. And look at you, you've got a ton of new friends. Ooh, llamas, you've got to love a llama. I guess you've got this world traveller thing covered. Oh, that's a nice offer. Yeah, I like that. Sold.
Hey Rob, what's that?
Oh, that's a tool station helping.
Haven't you got one? A what? Where do I get one of those?
You get a helping hand at tool station. There's over
Hold on, what's the end of this game?
trade quality products. Just buy
Huh?
online or visit your nearest branch. The same day stock availability at everyday low prices, and you get free delivery on orders over 10 quid.
Oh, well, where's yours then?
I think you're sat on him, John.
Oh.
Oh,